All right. Anthony Joshua speaks out about George Floyd and the topics that we've been talking about all over the place that there's protests for. But we're going to ask a question in this video. Is it conviction or is it convenience? Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. In boxing, we have champions. Tyson Fury is a champion. Anthony Joshua is a champion. Canelo Alvarez is a champion. But what does it mean to be a champion? A champion the question should be, I'm a champion of what? I'm the WBC champion. I'm the WBA champion. I'm the IBF champion. I'm the IBF champion. You are fighting for that organization, or you are fighting for yourself. You are a champion of what you are fighting for. So you are fighting for the heavyweight title. You are fighting for your family. You are their champion. The WBC champion fights the WBO champion. Deontay Wilder's the champion. Tyson Fury's the champion. Anthony Joshua's the champion. They fight to see who will be the champion. Anthony Joshua has been a champion for a while in that sense. However, not all champions are the champions of their people. Champions for a cause. And Anthony Joshua now in this weekend went to a march and he championed the cause of his people, saying that racism is a virus. Didn't listen to the whole speech, saw the picture of him, saw a crowd of people. Yay, AJ. Right? Reasonable thing to do. We're all trying to work together to see how we can solve this problem that led to the death of George Floyd, that has led to the disenfranchisement of people for centuries now. I have a question though. Is it conviction or is it convenience? When things are popular, when an idea is widely accepted, it is easy to get behind it. When there is a street full of thousands and thousands of protesters yelling and saying the same thing that you're saying, it is easy to feel free enough to agree with them. That is convenience. When you are all alone, when you are ridiculed, when you are insulted, demeaned, dismissed, that is, and you still move forward, that is conviction. So when I look at Anthony Joshua, or I look at Floyd Mayweather Jr., when I look at Sugar Ray Leonard, when I look at people that I would not necessarily associate with social activism, and during key times when there's a tragedy, they step in and they provide support during that moment that everybody sees something is going on. Even though their actions are laudable, I call that convenience. When you put yourself out of your way, because there's no risk there. The only thing that there is for you is potential adulation from people. If you step in, if there's 100,000 people upset and you step in and you donate money to them, that is convenient because everybody knows it's a cause that everybody is supporting. But what if you were to support someone with your time or your energy and they were not, when it was not socially acceptable? Say, for example, you were to, in a boxing event where there's a room full of people that do not like you, and you sit in the middle of that room. They do not like you. They do not want to hear anything about the problems of other people, but yet you step up and then you say at that moment, we are suffering to this day. This is important. This is more important than this boxing match. You can hear, for example, perfect example of convenience versus conviction is Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. Muhammad Ali risked everything. If there was ever a person that did not need to support his black people during a time of difficulty and to take his stance like he did in the 1960s, right? And then from 1964, from when he converted to Islam until he was till 1968, that version of Muhammad Ali, that time frame, he could have been a millionaire over a millionaire. I mean, he wound up being that, but he easily, if he would have kept his name the way his name was, and as Cassius Clay, as an Olympic gold medalist, handsome, fast, charismatic athlete, could have made money at all kind of money. But what did he do? He had a conviction. And he followed that conviction. So when I see Anthony Joshua and I see Deontay Wilder, I know Deontay Wilder is conviction. I know he believes what he said because he said it when it wasn't popular. Anthony Joshua, I'm not so convinced. That is not more. Now, he might very well feel what he feels. He can believe every word out of his mouth. That came out of his mouth, and he could have been believing it and probably did believe it the entire time because he's not blind. But if there was just a group of kids, and this was October of last year, and there was just a group of kids in Watford, would he have got, and there was a camera there, would he have stepped in front of them and with them and supported them in one particular issue that might have happened if it wasn't popular? If when he said it, he would have got put on the news about this, that, and would have got really run down on them in the media. Would he have done it? Now, I know Deontay Wilder would do it. I know Floyd Mayweather Jr. would not. Floyd Mayweather Jr. would say all lives matter. Floyd Mayweather Jr., but then he would look for that moment of convenience to give his money or to say that he's contributing to the cause so that he can, in essence, ride the fence. Now, the money is needed. The money is good, but the conviction, you have to wonder if it is there. So I applaud Anthony Joshua, and I think that was something very valuable that he did. But as with everybody else during these times, I think we need to just keep an eye and say, hey, man, is this something? More than likely, it's something that he believed, but he never really felt free to do it until it became convenient to do it. Now, that's my take on the matter. I don't hold any ill will against Anthony Joshua, nor do I with Floyd Mayweather Jr. But if you look at what some of the real champions have done in that regard, real people's champions have done, I would think that those are the people that I would hope now would be held up as the standard of the people that you should support them. Deontay Wilder, we were there. Deontay Wilder was there for us when he was up. But many of us were not there for him when he was down. It was bring up the next one, make a joke out of the guy, right? So just keep that in mind as we continue to go through this. All of it's kind of shady. Anyway, it is what it is. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.